This is going to be the final match of UTF, the last Wardens. All the other forces have gone. You are the last force to go. All four of you are dropped in the middle of Times Square. Just like right there, boom, middle of New York. And it is in utter chaos. There are buildings destroyed, everything's in ruins because there's a whole army that is invading the city. Now there are three things that you all were going to have to focus on. Well, now, how well you guys can find these people. Number two, how well do you defend them? As well as fighting the person who is leading this army, Lawyer.
I would try to use my slipper strategy to grab and just teleport out as far as I can. Kind of quickly get all the ones that are at least moving about. Trying to keep out of sight from Lawyer or Lawyer and his IRS men.
My first instinct is probably going to be having aloe plants spawn everywhere, anywhere that'll then line of sight for any kind of burn victims. I'm probably then using vines. I'm probably going to try and do whatever I can for anything that looks like it may collapse or isn't sturdy as far as buildings go. Basically, trying to make that spawn into place to reinforce weak infrastructure. I'll probably be trying to assist search the rubble for people that are trapped. But that's as far as what my abilities can do. That's probably all I can really do with that effectively.
I'm going to shoot a beam at our team that is going to enhance our senses, so we can better find people, see the soldiers, all that. I'm going to call out to Licht to get up somewhere high and find out where the army's coming from, so we can try to herd civilians away from them easier.
I can just use my power to fight the army. It's I use with the vine from my phone, and I'll just slap them around or something like that.
My IRS agents are taxing the city. The closer up, I will have them send Molotovs towards the front. Towards the people, vines, aim for anything green, aim for the people. The fire, that I'll have the back line still have weapons, their guns and everything. I'm going to specifically grab at least one guy and tell him to aim at the shields, and I'm going to buff or amp his recoil on his gun so he can shatter those shields. The person using the most of their power, I'm going to target. And I think for the first section, I'm going to target Undying as I boom down his freaking shields, and then I constantly bombard him with freaking bullets and gosh darn recoil. So I'm going to take him out first, and then they'll have less protection.
Once I clear all the ones that are out of the way first, or get a good amount of them out of the way, I'm going to leave the rest for the Jungler, Undying, and to sort of try to protect, and then start kind of take down Lawyer and the army. Charge, tackle, and put a portal in front of me, put a portal in front of him, and just charge him into a portal and cut him off.
So my first line of thinking, just how I would interpret that, would be to find the nearest piece of rubble, building, etc., and try to break line of sight on the hope that can negate anything. The Greeks actually invented a first makeshift form of Kevlar, weaving reeds together. So what I'm going to do is basically try to spawn a bunch of vines at point of self to wrap around and give me some, even if it literally is nothing more than just blunt trauma protection, just basically interwoven around my own body, and then let them break off where they're at. And from the point of those roots, just how they have bandoliers or grenades, I'm gonna have a bandolier of potatoes so I have some form of HP regen.
You fortified the buildings. Maybe you should knock some over.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
And then I'm just gonna try and find one person, wrap him around with my vine, and just hit other people with the vine.
Use more portals to sort of cut people up and, open a portal, have their line of, instead of them shooting at me, then I shoot at their best friend or whatever, kind of thing. Use portals to hit hide behind portals and stuff, as well as trying to rely on my my exosuit to pick some of the damage for me.
All right, so I'm being shot at. Reverse card.
Yeah, I would just wrap around the vine into a circle and try to protect as much as I can.
Vine shield.
Well, just keeping the barriers up between them and him and the army, and that's pretty much all I've got for the moment.
And to be clear, you're not trapping the people in the barrier. You're making a bunch of barriers to form a wall, right?
Yeah. Them, I will have to put in the domes and push them along like that. It will heal them.
I'm going to make a priority for everybody who's not throwing Molotovs to simply just level the city.
A building falling on a civilian or one of my own guys, kind of like rush to grapple, carry on back and teleport away.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who is the ultimate force? The last Wardens? The Overlords? Or Infinity Incorporated? Everyone fought hard, and everyone fought well. There can only be one winner. Congratulations to the last Wardens for becoming the ultimate force.